Hey guys, Gary here. So far on my Kimbap Gary channel, I've been making a lot of meat dishes, but this time I wanted to do something a bit more vegetarian friendly. So we're gonna make Dubujorim, which is a Korean spicy and savory tofu dish. Let's get to it. So of course the most important thing in a tofu dish is the kind of tofu you use. There are two types of Korean tofu. One is for making soups and the other is for frying. So in this dish we're going to be frying the tofu first and then adding it to the sauce. So try to look for this buchimyeong firm tofu. Here's a tip for cutting the tofu. It's important to cut the slices evenly so they fry at the same time. So start by cutting the tofu in half and then working with smaller pieces. This will make it easier for you to evenly judge the thickness of the slices. Here we're making the sauce for the dubujorim. I tend to like food a bit spicier, but if that's not to your taste, go ahead and tweak this recipe how you like it. Reduce the amount of chili flakes, add more sugar, do what suits you best. When cutting spring onions, I noticed that a lot of people tend to go straight at it, cutting the spring onions into thick circles, which in my opinion are a bit ugly, and force you to bite into big chunks. A better way to cut spring onion is to slice it thinly at an angle. This will give you longer, thin slices of onion, which don't pack such a sudden punch of onion flavor and are a bit prettier. For this dubujorim dish, I'm going to be using extra virgin olive oil. Normally you would just use any kind of vegetable oil, but I like to use olive oil for this dubujorim because it gives the tofu a sort of nutty flavor. So now we're going to throw the tofu into the oil. Let's check on the tofu. Yeah. So it has already gotten this kind of golden brown color on one side, so let's flip them over. Some sesame oil, and we're going to quickly roast the white parts of the spring onion. Go ahead and throw in the cooked tofu and the sauce you made earlier. So here's the finished dubujorim, and we're gonna eat it with some white rice. It is the best way to eat it. Normally this is a side dish, so you would eat this with a lot of other dishes, but I think it's pretty good on its own with some rice. It really has this strong nutty flavor from the olive oil. It's a little bit spicy. If you don't want to make it too spicy, you can take away some of the red pepper flakes and add maybe some more corn syrup or even brown sugar. So delicious.